Shalom, shalom. It's the brother Kadash. We want to start off by giving our praises to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakakadash. Double honors to the Apostle Great Millstone. People, blessing, honor to our brothers in this truth. This is just real quick on Bitcoin. And these digital currencies, a lot of people was, kind of getting off because they was making money off this stuff. You see everybody posting it, talking about, have you invested in Bitcoin? Think smart. It's just a whole little trend thing. That everybody think they smart. Everybody think they came up on a hustle. They some type of elite because they investing in cryptocurrency and stuff. But now you see what the government plan is to do with it. I believe the government's going to come with a federal digital currency. And what they're going to do is absorb or eliminate their competition. So Bitcoin, if they're not absorbed in the federal digital currency, then they're going to be eliminated by things like this. Now they're saying the IRS could come for capital gains tax, meaning they could put taxes on your Bitcoin now. So what does that do? That makes it not as profitable anymore, because you can have 25% taxes. In some cases, well, I think it's like 15 federal or somewhere close to that, 15-12% taxes, depending on how much you done made in it. So the government now could tax your Bitcoin. So now you're not making as much as you usually would, because you got to pay taxes now, and they could come after you. And a lot of people that have made a lot of money, they could backtrack and figure out how much you have made off this thing and tax you. So let's just let this play.
Allows law enforcement to go after people whose names they don't know, under the theory that some wrongdoing has happened there. The IRS is seeking information about U.S. taxpayers
under the theory
who conducted at least $20,000 worth of transactions from 2016 to 2020. That means once you sell, right? So if you don't sell, presumably you don't have a capital gain, and therefore you don't have any tax implications. That follows a similar move by a federal court in Massachusetts, which authorized the IRS to serve a John Doe summons on Circle, the crypto exchange in Boston. So what does the tax law say here? If you've got these capital gains in crypto, they're saying virtual currencies that can be converted into traditional currency are property for tax purposes. So a taxpayer can have a gain or loss on the sale or exchange of virtual currency. All of the tax implications depend on the price of the virtual currency, what the person paid for that initially versus what the gain is. This can be very complicated, and people are going to need to work out all of the details of what they owe the tax man. But the tax man is clearly coming for a payment here. But people should talk to their tax advisors about it. What I can't tell you the answer to right now is what happens when you convert from one cryptocurrency to another. So if you sell Monero,
yeah. So you see what they're saying. Just putting that information out there that they're coming. So I don't have the Bible on me right now, but Zephaniah chapter 1, I believe it's the last verse in that chapter. Neither silver or gold shall save you. Neither silver or gold is going to deliver you during those days. And that's really just talking about all monies. Any currency that's on earth is not going to save you. You could play around with it. You could invest into silver. You could invest in gold. But it's not going to save you, at the end of the day. It's just something you do on the side. Nobody's telling you not to get money. If you work, you get a paycheck. If you can put in an extra hour and make a little bit more if you want to, then hey, go do that. If you got extra money and you could invest into Bitcoin and make some, hey, go do that. Collect your income taxes, collect your stimulus check, do all those things. Ain't nothing wrong with those things, because where there's no law, there's no sin. So but you can't put your faith into thinking these things are going to deliver you, because they're not. And a lot of people are putting their faith into, they know that the system is going to collapse, but they think they're going to have gold or digital currency, and then whatever's the new world order, they're going to be living luxury. They're going to be living it up in the new world order because they invested wisely. That's not the case, man. The whole system is going to go down and be completely destroyed. Daniel chapter 2, verse 44. So with that, I'm going to say salvation to the elect. Shalom.